Breeze has been dropped to P250, as has Cirque by Daps and Ethan, I assume, who both don't have Kevlar but do have grenades. Some smoke grenades for the outside, but Breeze will be taken out by Rez, and the smokes aren't quite doing the job here, so it looks like well, they just haven't done a good job. And that's going to cost them 3.5 of their players, so that's something to look at again. Like, you bought 2 smokes, they haven't done the wall of smokes, doesn't seem, and it might cost them the pistol round right here. 37, in fact, the number you're most likely to say if you are asked for a number between 1 and 50. No plant for NRG and IP with a reasonably comfortable pistol round game to see how ninjas in pajamas react to things. That seems to be the focus for now, just absorbing information.
And Rez will kick things off, drawing first blood outside with that Orc. Dennis rotating towards Secret to control that movement, but Ethan making his way below. A 4v4 on this map is not nearly as disadvantageous for the CTs as it would be on a Dust 2, for example. And the timing, absolutely brutal.
That is unbelievable. Just what can you do? Surely this is going to go wrong. Breeze moving into the control position, doesn't win his duel, and now there's less cover for the bomb, but the bomb does go down at the same time. He focused on a retake than the bomb plant, and maybe that will cost them the round on this occasion. Get right, moving into the ramp position. He's almost got himself a second frag in a row. Forest now in a 1 versus 2, has not conceded his position just yet. The window has been broken. Forest has a kit, needs to take down this player and then find out where Daps is. As you can see, Daps is directly below him. He goes straight past the angle, so Daps may have the round now. Can just slowly walk into position. Forest looking everywhere except where Daps is, and there is the round for NRG. Can smoke maybe because of the potential Molotov plays. Now they start to pass Rez for Deagle angle. I don't know if you want to really take that engagement. That's not... I think that's a mistake from Daps.
They can stop this plant from going down, maybe. Breeze in the smoke there, takes a couple bullets, but he will be successful in the plant attempt, but Forrest is straight in there. We'll deal with him. 5 versus 3 now for the ninjas in pajamas as they rotate further closer to that bomb, as Ethan now challenged. The flash will diminish, but Forrest still will get the kill. Now down to Fugly. This is looking very, very desperate now. And he takes down the first player. The defuse coming in. No kit, though. There might be time for Fugly to do this. Can he find an angle? Has to take down each player as he goes, but he can't do it. And it looks like this scrappy buy.
And it will be interesting to see what Cirque could do on the T side of Nuke with the AWP, but we'll have to wait for that. And if NRG get resets again here, then, well, if they lose this round, they may be waiting quite a while. Fugly has been taken out very early. NRG are going to have a desperate scramble into this A site. It's all but guaranteed that they're going there. NIP are very expectant, but there we go. Daps trying to force the issue there. Big frag onto Forest, but there's high ground and low ground control for Ninjas in Pajamas. This is so hard for NRG. They just haven't got enough position with enough time on the clock. 10 seconds now, and Ethan has a decision to make. He's got to go and die somewhere. Very penetrable. Even now it still is. Rez with angles and spray of his own, but he won't quite have the Lecro highlight. Kevlar will be an issue for him, but he has left 2 players in the red, and then he still has the high ground support coming in as well. So he's a play towards CT Vent, but he's got other issues to deal with. Cirque taken out. There are players directly below him as well. And the awkward angles will have a flurry of kills for NRG.
They really needed to get something going, but the journey's not over just yet. And here we can see the main split coming into effect. That's beautiful from Ethan. So much stronger presence here outside for NRG. See Rez with that Orc doing some good work here. Outside he's quite dangerous. And NRG not looking to go down secret, they're looking to fight around the garage. Lecro will push out. This is a good timing because already T's have made their way through to the garage. He could maybe offer a flank here. Got to be really careful though. Spots one in the open, that's Fugly. Fugly will take him down. This battle outside, it rages forwards, but looks like NIP will eventually give it up. They still have 3 versus 2.
Certainly capable, but who starts to show presence first? It will be Fugly as Ethan starts to prod in, but that won't last very long. NRG, they do not string a consecutive round together.
See if they can use it to good effect. Flashbangs there will deny Rez the ability to pick them as they jump from silo to main roof, and they're going to go for the drop again. Rez, though, he's got a much better position, gets a double and spray down, make it a triple, as now the bomb is down outside and things are looking terrible. Yeah, it's blue. Used to be CT red and T red, James. Now it's only T red.
Boom. Cirque 3 HP, no kills. This is a very bad situation. Pretty much makes the damage almost irrelevant because of how many rounds are to come. So they've got 1 flashbang with which to essentially try to win a round. Take position in the right spot. There is a flashbang. And now they spread into the ramp position. Dennis is close with AWP, moving back in case they try to advance his position, and indeed they will. Now with the CZ, who gets his bell rung, and that is an AWP for Fugly. So NIP have more players alive, which means more position. And post-plant will be difficult if they get that far, but now the AWP's been lost briefly. They've really got to get this bomb down fast.
An AWP collected onto Breeze. That's very scary indeed. Bomb planted, Forest investigating. Caught by Fugly as he comes off the bomb plant. Oh, Breeze, I don't think he saw the player in his back. Oh, still nails the shot though. Rez will fall, leaving Get Right in the 1 versus 2, but they still have to plant the bomb. And so that is the saving grace here for Get Right. There we go, the bomb will be planted. Lots of time here for Get Right to work with as he tries to bait out the next kill. And he's being so careful here. How does he do this? Breeze is taking quite a safe angle there with the orb. Oh, Get Right's found us. Oh my goodness. He somehow manages to make it work. Oh, he's done a great job. Get Right with the 1 versus 2 has waned significantly. Like a really good position there. Can be exploited by the low ground, but let's find one in the ramp. Ray looks good, but no, Rez is there to offer some support. And there's the wallbang attempt that I was mentioning. Coming in from Ethan, and there's the peek from Dabs. That'll secure it, but there's 12 seconds to plant the bomb. In fact, less, because it takes 3.5 seconds to plant it. So you need to get it down right now. And there is no passage onto the bomb site now. Shut down by Rez, and Cirque is trying to save the AWP. NRG, they can't find success in these buy rounds.
Yeah, it's actually shocking. NIP are absolutely dominant on this CT side of Nuke. Just no way in anywhere for NRG. Well, speaking of that, Cirque has found a way in.
Try to stop these Ts from taking over the lower bomb site, but maybe he's got their unknown, and the push will come in towards the door area as Get Right will take down 1. More players to deal with it. The spray comes in. It might not be too bad here, but they won't walk into it. Breeze is going to find him as it goes into a 2 versus 3 for the remainder of NIP.
Daps taking a bullet for the team in the vent. Dennis quietly creeping up the ladder position, but picking with the AWP, really hard spot, and Lekro has just been shot in the head, so makes it even harder for Dennis. Okay, that's one way to start. Not even the low health player. It'll be easier with a rifle. There is one collected. Ethan spotted pretty close. Cirque, nice shoulder peek from Dennis. Can't get the kill onto Cirque though, so it will be the 3rd round for NRG at the very, very end. 3 rounds will be enough for them, but first comes the pistol. If they lose this, they lose this battle of variants, then who knows? Doesn't look good so far. Daps, he could hide here forever, but that might not be really helpful to his team, especially as he's one of the last 2 players alive. Really looking for a frag here. Down to 13 HP now, and they can just watch this spot. Get Right's chasing him with the bomb, no less, and that will be the round.
Last chance here for NRG, last good one at least, as their money sucks, and they'd rather not go to match point before winning rounds, so, or to attack match point. Dabs will find 1v1 and he will get taken down. So that's not a good start here for NRG in this round.
If he is exposed to the rest, there's not much for them to collect. Got good positions towards the B bomb site now, but Forest will not win his duel, pushing through the control windows, and maybe there's opportunity for NRG after all. Ethan taking some damage from some bullets. Bomb planted behind the silo. Fugly takes one in the head as Cirque witnesses his teammate fall and get barbecued afterwards. 3 versus 2 for NRG. Breeze is the only person with a kit, so if he is to be fragged in this round, then the position may be brutal. In fact, he's the last man standing. 1 versus 2 for him. There's first one, looking for the transfer, but Rez will trade. 3 kills in that round for Rez.
That's his position. Can be pretty strong. Get Right will find Breeze. It's Fugly from ramp. Oh, the transfer not quite landing on the mark there for Get Right. All of a sudden for NRG, and with that flank timing from Dabs, if he can nail that, he indeed will get a good peek in. But Dennis spinning around with the Krieg will scope him out, and now just down to Fugly with this AK. He finds the bomb, just missing the other 2 players. But they have to go back for that bomb.
They do indeed. And there are 14 seconds left, and Fugly is making this very hard for Rez. He's looking to win by elimination at this point, looking for the player in the hard position. There's one going up the ladder now, 5 seconds. He's got to hope that Ethan's is peeking him, but Ethan is running far, far away, and that will be a round for NRG.
This will be an interesting one with this hodgepodge buy. Here they go, he's just going for a straight upper rush, really fast pace here. Forest will get it done onto Ethan, but the MP9 is not really doing enough damage here, and the T's have broken the bomb site.
Indeed they have. Everything quiets down. Fugly picks off Dennis. Get Right will look for revenge. See Cirque in the main position as well. Knows where 2 of the 3 players are, but what else can they do if that gets his bell rung by Cirque? With the FAMAS around the corner now. Forrest holding angles. There's Fugly taken out, but he's low as well. Surely this is going to be another round for NRG. He'll hit the headshot, but he's got the M4A4, so no kill. Those are the shortcomings which maybe make the difference. We don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. Get Rice on a Mac 10 for now. Speaking of shortcomings, Dennis will win a duel, so there's an upgrade to be had there if he can get into that position. 1 minute 30 to dry out this team of NRG. 6 rounds on the board for them. Ethan taken out from above. Not looking very good for NRG. Get Rice made his way into the B bomb site somehow.
Rotations have been affected. Oh, hello. He's going to find Get Right, knowing that he can't peek back up or retreat back into the lower bomb site. And maybe a chase here. And fuck, he's not gone that far deep. He's going for another engagement. He finds the headshot. That's beautiful. He's single-handedly stopping this. Eventually, he's been traded out, but there's 30 seconds left. He's done a fantastic amount of work.
Both players in the same position now. Can see distraction being run, but Rez realizes what's possible. Oh dear, that's a big frag for Breeze. Now Lecro's in a 1 versus 2, but he doesn't know where the second player is, so he's got to stay in position. And that is a fantastic way to finish off the match. A burst and a few taps, and it's 16-6.